Hello, digital thinkers. I'm coming to you live in order to talk about Tomba, which is an LTD deal that's ending in the next few hours. So and then just to see if it's something that you need or not in your life. So but before I go ahead, let me see if anybody can hear my voice. If everything is clear, let's give people a minute or two to come on board. And yeah, I think we'll be good. Let me see here. So who's here? Anybody here? Anybody in the house? Right. Let's see who's here. Alrighty. Soon I will be sharing the I'll be sharing my screen, but let's just give it a minute or two and see who's here. Anybody here? So the deal is available on the website at digitalthink.io. Okay, guys, just making a post here, and I can see if I can pin it. Hello, Ben. Okay, good. Yeah, I've been playing around with the tool for the past few hours. Yesterday. Then I'll show you. Is it something that you need in your life? If you don't need it, we can pass, no problem. If not, let's see. And I'm gonna share my screen quickly. Give me a minute. I will be with you all. And I'm gonna show you why I actually want to deal with this, okay? So many reasons why you want to do this, okay? Let's go here, and I'm going to go to a website, log in, and then share with you guys how I'm gonna be using this software in my own life, okay? And of course, it's gonna be one of the most used softwares out there. Okay, let's keep going and see how this is gonna work out. Okay, all right, let's go to anybody here? Okay, cold emailing, cold outreach. Let's go here. We are here. Perfect. So I'm going to share my screen quickly. If everybody's ready, let's go share the screen. And this is the reason why you need Tomba. So what Tomba does is that it's a lead gen tool, in my opinion, right? How does it work? You think of any domain out there, you type it in, and it will give you the emails that are connected to that domain. So if I'm looking for a job with apple.com, I need to type Apple and then look at the different departments, see who's there. Then what it's gonna do is not just the emails, which a lot of the tools out there may do, not as clean, because this one automatically verifies. It tells you this is verified, 100% guaranteed delivery. It will give you 90% confidence. Some will say, no, what, maybe it's 60-60 depending. But it will do something crazy. It will also pull the social media accounts connected to that tool, right? That's what we need it for. So let's share my screen, and I'll show you how this is gonna work. Here's my screen, because I've been, yeah, this is the screen right here. Let me just close this one. I like to close that. And then let's go to two things. This is, let's go to Tomba. People are asking questions or something. When is it ending show? 10 hours now. Yeah, I kinda extended this for someone who wanted to wake up in the morning and buy it. So I think in the 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's gonna be about that time. About 11 hours from now, maybe, or 10 hours from now, yes. It's ending. Right, now 10 hours left. Yeah, I had to a little bit push that because most people don't want to buy something in the middle of the night. So our deals will end about 9 o'clock, just to be fair to everyone. because there are those people who are waking up now. So here's what I've been doing, right? Anything that you do, the digital things that you do. So if I Google, let's say Toronto, I'm here. Toronto, right? Digital marketing agency. This is what I want to sell our LTD. So like we have LTD deals, right? But then we have also annual deals. I want to go after these guys. Remember, this is Muse Marketing Group, Market Muse backwards. Hello, digital marketing agency, Toronto. You know, Tand digital agency, new digital agency. You can see all these guys, right? Digital marketing gurus. They have websites, directions, all that stuff. And there's 10 pages of this. The difference is, if I have to go and contact these people one by one, I'm going to have a problem. It's going to take me a long time. So I needed a solution. I wanted to get a shortcut and take that and deal with, get this information and use it. So here's what I'm doing. I need Tomba.io to give me the emails. And this is the puzzle I'm trying to solve, guys, because this is a tool that I'm going to be using myself very, very heavily. Okay, so let me log in. When you log into Tomba, there is an option to do one domain. I am absolutely not interested in that. Although if I wanted to, like apple.com, you can go and check Apple, or is it apple.com if you're looking for a job, maybe with Apple, maybe. You know what, it will give you a good number of records. There's a lot of them. It has all the sources of the emails, all that information, and you can export them. There's 73,000 people who are working at Apple are here, right? That's not my goal. My goal here is to find all the bulk search area. This is what no tool out there can easily do. Hunter.io is doing this. But for here we have this. Also the verifier is working now. So they have released that and it's working fine. It automatically does that. So yesterday we did this one. I don't know how many of you are watching, but I want to do the bulk, domain search, right? And let me go here. What is going on here? Lots of, I'm getting a lot of push notifications. I don't know, later. Remind me tomorrow. So I want to do a new bulk search, right? Right there. I can upload it as a CSV file or not, but where do I get this bulk, right? Then this is why I have talked to well-known developer in the in the WordPress community, and I told him, really, why don't you come up with something that we need? There are those things that will do it, but it was a lot more work to actually get the information I'm looking for. So this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking the same things that are here. Toronto Digital Marketing Agency, right? So if I go here, I can see on Google, there is what? A lot of them, 10 pages of Google shows that on the Google Maps, but it's a lot of work to extract all this information. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this one. This is our next deal that's coming. So what I'm going to do is I'll actually call this one Toronto. Actually, I'll just call it the same thing, Toronto Digital Marketing Agency. So just have some respect for the, and then that title is done. But I'm going to do a search, so I'm actually going to do the same thing, and I'll do Toronto Digital Marketing Agency. Now, there is a number of locations. I can go to Toronto postal code. Like, I can have a lot of Toronto postal codes. We did Delhi the other night. I can go Etobicoke. So let me just go for Etobicoke, which is my area. It's not that far. The 3 postal code is here, and I'm just going to save and actually run the scanner. So what it's going to do now, the areas near me, let's say M9B, this is like a zip code. We use here postal codes. It's gonna go fetch all those Toronto digital marketing agencies in this area. And as you can see, I got 60 records, 68 records coming up, 70 right there, right? 73 right there. And I guess it stopped, right? Now I have the whole entire list of all the Toronto digital marketing agencies. Now, this is where Tomba comes in. I need to get the emails, but Google, as you guys know, it's not going to list the emails. But what it's going to give us, if you look at the details, it's going to give me the website. Now, the domains is where I need Tomba to get, and now search the emails. So if I actually go on this one right now, right? It may or may not find emails, but let me try this. Let's say I have Vilambaya Media. If I look at this guy, look, yeah, not only is it giving me, you guys can see this, not only is it giving me the emails, but it's also giving me the phone numbers. It's also giving me the LinkedIn. If you go out, Rohan is here. This guy's called James. This guy's called Janeet, Vilambaya.com, whatever. If you look at this guy here, HR coordinator, the founder, we found him here, is Janeet Katan, whatever. So when I click on this guy, so this is the founder, that's him. But look at these other guys too who work there. So if I click here, these are people, exactly. So these are people who worked there. Digital developer, Vilambaya Media, you can see that. So he worked here for 1 year. So it's going to capture all the emails that were used in this company, and some of the employees may not be there necessarily, but these are people who have been there and worked there, right? And what they did and all that information. So you're gathering a lot of data, a lot of information in the background. This is using the extension only. I just click on the extension. So, but if I verify this, another level, there'll be several levels, right? So what I have now here is that I have these guys here. All I need to do is to click on the copy record. So the information that I found, I can see a few things, like those with bad reviews, okay, 4.5 and lower, there's 19 of them. 4 and lower, there is 19 of them. 3.5 lower, there is still 19 of them. 2.5, 18 of them. See, or these guys, they're digital agencies, branding and digital marketing, and don't even have any presence on Google Maps. They're not getting anything. So that's actually weird. Toronto digital marketing. I mean, these all numbers, and these people don't even have one review. So that's something you can work on with them. Agency, funny enough, right? And agencies are supposed to be solving that problem, but they don't solve the problem for themselves. Now, I want to see which ones have wireless, which ones have landline. That should be possible, right? Once you connect your Twilio account. And then here, do they have, how many have websites? Yes, all. 73 of them have, yes. How many don't? It makes no sense. Only one company doesn't show. That's weird, but they don't have their website connected here. They may be there, but they don't have their website here. So the others are all okay. So I'll just say all. What I'm going to do now, actually just the yes ones, so I don't have to give extra minute to the system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the data. Now, two things I'm going to give you. On this side, we have the, we have the domains, right? On this side. Exactly. And on the other side, we have the numbers. We are working on a feature on this app. This deal is coming, by the way. This deal that's going to let you look at lead scanner is coming in the next few days to digital thing. So don't worry about this. It's another deal. But I asked them to develop this so I can use Tomba properly. Okay. So I'm going to copy this and go to Tomba. And on my bulk search, I'm going to paste all those domains there. Now, in a normal setting, you want to really make sure you clean up. For example, here I can see 9.co source. So it's going to have, they have weird links. You just need to clean up those things, right? And make sure that the campaign, they know they put some URLs here to see who's following. So they have their own way to track things. And see this guy put some sources. They have some trackers. They have some tracking systems connected. But somebody here is using like really long stuff, and you need to remove that. So unfortunately, you gotta do some cleanup, right? They have the UTMs and all that stuff. But anyways, this needs to be cleaned up. And so once I have this, all I need to run is call this one Toronto Market Digital Agency. Oh no, what did I do? Toronto Digital Agency. All right, and guess what? Save it, upload it, and I will launch verification to make sure there's 72 domain names I used. I'm going to launch verification. Am I making anything wrong? Am I doing anything wrong? Why is it? Oh no. Anything wrong? Hi, bros, already bought enterprise. Oh, excellent. Congratulations. What is it ending in? Yeah, that's good. So, look, within a minute, within the blink of a second, the system automatically returned 72 domains, and this will use 23 requests. That means 23 searches, right? And when I click on this, guess what I have? Toronto Digital Marketing Agency. It's going to open up, and guess what? I have all the domains, Vilambara, all those guys are here. And look at what I have. Now, the funny part is that we have all the emails on this site, right? And we have all the LinkedIn profiles connected to each of these companies. So 9th.co, everybody who's here, whether they work there, maybe prior to that they worked there, the connections are all here. So let's see. So Janit is here, and when I click, there's nothing there. So the Nuja is here. Tanuja is there. We found our HR coordinator. When you click on that link, we're gonna see if she's still there. So talent acquisition technology at Rogers Communications. Looks like she left to that. Reach out to Tanuja, and she probably left that place. But human resource recruitment coordinator for Vilambara, she's been doing this for the last 2 years. So still though, you know, it's somebody who has been there. So I think the system automatically captures that. And I don't know how they can improve that, but still you can find that who worked there in the past and who's not working there anymore, right? So this is cool. I can move on and see the next one. Where is my CSV? I can't find my CSV. Okay, let's go back. Is that the Toronto Digital Marketing Agency? Okay, so this is the one now. So let's go for any of these ones now. Paul Seto is here. No, the wrong one. What's going on here? Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. So I'm losing my CSVs here. Where did they disappear? Alright, the CSV, Toronto Healthcare Digital, right there. Okay, found them. So the other one that I was looking was 9th. So, and these two people here are working in marketing, whatever. Click on that, and LinkedIn now profile Justin Cook, and there we go. He's the president of internet marketing at 9th Co. So we found the founder, the CEO of this company, right? He's the president of the internet marketing at 9th Co. So not only do we have his email, we do have his social media link, which is his LinkedIn, right? So cold calling, possible. Cold emailing, possible. Cold messaging on LinkedIn, possible. Cold automation using any other tool, possible. No tool I know can put this together, right? It's funny how not only it finds the emails, but also finds automatically anybody who worked the LinkedIn profile of anybody who works or who probably worked there. Sometimes that's, I think, the challenge they will have that one is there as well. Is there. So now we know that guy, he is the founder, right? The 9th Co guy. We found out he's the founder. So this is the power of this tool. Look, this is a lot of information. You just sit down and deal with this. In my case, my use case, if I wanted to just deal with bulk search thing, something I would do is I'll go to let's say I wanted to deal with let's say students who go to the University of Toronto. This is where I will use now just a single domain. So let's go here. This is actually a trick to the system itself. Let's try this, guys. Let's try this. So when I look for just one domain, this is called, I want to look for utoronto.ca, okay? I'm just going to target everybody who's on this domain. So I'm going to search, right? This is my university. Anybody I emailed in the past should know that I use this email all the time. If you email me, my email is mohammed.ali@utoronto.ca. We found 24,000 people. I'm just gonna export this, right? And include this. Actually, you know what? Why am I using here? I'm gonna go to the bulk, weirdly, domain search. This is gonna be weird, but I'll try this one. U of T. And just call utoronto.ca. Now, maximum emails I want is 100. I wanted more than 100. I don't know if this is possible, but let me try this. And guess what? I'll just utoronto.ca. I call it U of T, upload. Let me see what this is going to return. I'm just going to put, I know I can get more than that, but maybe I should use something else. You know what? Launch verification. I'll come back for this. This is not what I want. I absolutely don't want this. This is going to give you only 100 per domain. I'm not looking for that, right? If I download this, this is going to give me 100 U of T people. See, all these people from the University of Toronto. And guess what? Every one of them, I can get their LinkedIn as well, right? So this is everybody, like, and their LinkedIn. This is, I'm trying to trick the system to give me all the LinkedIn profile of everybody who goes to U of T or who went to U of T. So this is powerful, because I know they all went to the University of Toronto. You know, it's something cool. But let me see here. Let me go back to bulk. I'm looking for email finder. Domain search, no. Okay. This is new bulk. First name, last name. You know what? This is different, but let's just try something different. U of T. utoronto.ca. I've just put there. I really don't care about fail to create bulk. Probably wrong way of doing it. There's no bulk. They're looking for a name, definitely. But my trick to the system was to see if I can produce hundreds or thousands of people coming from U of T only, like anybody who works for the government. I want to get all the emails and then look at their profile. This is a lot of information. This is very powerful, right? That's what I was looking for. But they're only restricting me to 100 people. And when I click on those 100 list, I can see U of T is here, but I found only 100. So I'm going to find out how I can go from 100 to thousands, and probably want to only deal with them. So you see Eduardo, and most of them may not be. IT advisor, Caroline. So if I want to deal with this, I'll just click on it, and it shows IT advisor at U of T. So yeah, see that? IT advisor at the University of Toronto, right? So if I want to get a contract, you know, in this kind of stuff at the University of Toronto, I'm going to go for her. And guess what? Not only do I have her information, right? I have her profile. I have everything that I need to talk to them. I know. So I can even throw this into a cold email profile, right? Or whatever, you know, one of those tools that we're using with GPT-3, and we can do from there. I know actually with some of the people who work there, because I worked at U of T for 3 years. That's my first job ever in Canada. Ever in Canada was to work at the University of Toronto. And here, these are grad students. This person works as postdoc, operations coordinator, electronics microsoft, assistant professor at physics research. It tells you who these people are, what they do, right? Student, there is a student, you know, research associate, web specialist, PhD, all the different things. You have all the different positions right here. If you're doing headhunting as someone who works in this is perfect, right? Lab technician here, postdoctoral wealth management operations officer. So when you go click there, there we go. Oh, there's some of the profiles are not locked. It's not available. I don't know why. Some of them are not available. That is weird. So let me see here. Anybody has a question? It's incoming. So, bro, can you suggest to Tomba that their search suggestions are very bad? And when you hit enter, after entering the domain in the search, it defaults to the first search suggestion. I have to click the search icon, then it works. You're right. And so why don't you please get them to fix? Yes, I will. That's a good point. I thought about buying this FOMO, but I never used Hunter, so I doubt I'm going to use Tomba. I thought about buying this. Yeah, this is different than, it's another level beyond Hunter. I mean, Hunter, right? Hunter just gives you emails, right? And again, it's not on LTD, so it's different. But this goes beyond Hunter for sure. Now I'm dealing with all these social media agencies that I was talking about early on, and I wanted to go after all these guys, right? Now, what is better than having all these guys working, at all these different marketing agencies? And guess what? They all have their LinkedIn here, right? UI digital strategist, there we go, right? UI UX designer, that's what she does, right? And it shows Affinity eSolutions, now financial group, 10 months, now works with the bank, and I can see this is the experience they have. So the power of LinkedIn is different. Let me now explain to you how you make how do you make money with something like this. If you actually go on something like Fiverr, I like to go here because this shows me what's selling and what is not selling. Let's go here. Explore Fiverr. Okay, let's go to Fiverr. Let me actually use just regular Fiverr search. Okay, Fiverr. Or even Upworks. Why don't we use Upworks? Since Upworks is more for this kind of stuff. Upwork, right? Oh, it doesn't let me use that. Okay, Upwork. Let's go to Upwork. And here's what I'll show you. If I go into Upwork, I think I have an account there. I may or may not have, I'm not sure. Oh no, mine was maiden. Don't know if that's correct or not, but let me try. Yeah, so I'm just gonna show you, if I put here Upwork, I have a project to be done, let's say. Search. I'm looking for search, not jobs. I'm looking for directory, something like this. List, no. Directory, okay. Lead, no. List of emails, something like this. I don't know. Am I right? Am I using the right thing? So yes, lead generation, email finding, LinkedIn web research, right? So this person here charges about, let's say, $4 an hour. He's very cheap, not expensive, right? Lead generation, email finding, LinkedIn lead, web research, list building. This is what he does. Now, if you guys can see, these guys earn about $20,000 already from only 39 total jobs. 97 total hours. So the funny thing is that he has only worked 97 hours but paid about $20,000 earnings, right? And so if I look here, this is what he does. So for the first 5 years, I'm working on lead generation, LinkedIn sales navigator, data mining, admin support, email collection, all the different things he did. But look at what came up immediately, guys, because when I tell you something, I always connect it back here. He is expert email extraction and verification tools, Hunter, email finder, Nymeria, full contact, Scrap, people finder. Now, if you're looking for Tomba and what it does, this is the family of things that people are looking for, right? And it's gonna look for now B2B email list, prospect list, lead gen, all this. A lot of people are doing it. This person paid them. Look here, he's giving me, look at the kind of emails he's giving me here. He's saying first name, last name, title, LinkedIn URL. Do you guys see that? Exactly. Company, website, phone numbers, all that stuff. Exactly what we have been talking about tonight. And this is why you are having such powerful tools that you can use to make money when you're dealing with this, right? And anyone else wants to see, this is the first one we did. We just opened this one. Let's try the next one. This girl charges about $6 an hour, $60,000 earned, right? So this is lead gen. 7 years as full-time freelancer, honed the skills in data entry, lead gen, all this stuff. So job in progress. Contact list building. This is how the jobs, and I can look at the email list building, get the data, collect emails. Absolutely all for cold emailing. Hunt names and emails for the list of websites. $3,379 working, putting in these number of hours. So if you look at the job itself, that's what was there. You know, the job is private, that I can't see it, but you can see that hunt names and emails for the list of websites. Isn't that amazing? Exactly what Tomba is doing. So hunt names and emails for the list of websites. Somebody else did again, $40 as names and emails of MD and VPs in some firms. Yeah, you can go try find $86, right? And it's only fixed price. Email for LinkedIn users list, right? And create a list of speakers, research of residential property management company. The next one, eBay product. So these are other things that she's actually offering, but these are the jobs, the actual jobs that people ask for, right? So she was doing scribe lead information of property management company. So look, property management. Now let me actually do $759 at $5 an hour. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to list myself here. This is really cool. But let me exactly use the keywords that this person used on scribe information property management company. Okay. Now, this is why we have this guy here, this gentleman right here. This is why we developed this product here. So the first thing I want to do is go to create a new property management. Man, this is really cool. I need to spend more time in what people pay for and then use that in order to make money from it, right? So, and then we'll use property management company. Now take this one and connect it back to Toronto postal code 1, something like this. And I'm going to save the title, but also run the scanner. So as soon as I do this, all of Toronto, all these postal codes, although most of them are the same area, my property management search kicks in. And then, of course, we take the information from here. Look at that, 60 records. So Kira shows property management, right? Look at that. It's building now, 60 records, right? And it just finished scanning the first postal code. And it will continue to scan all of them, 118, 119, and they just need to tell me this in any country. It doesn't matter whether you're in, Indonesia, whether you're in Malaysia, whether you're in North America, Canada, UK, Australia. It doesn't matter. Wherever they have Google Maps, this is gonna work. 168 records, right? 169 records, 172. Right, 177, Penequit Realty Corporations. These are all property management companies. Now, if I have a software, look, that I want to sell to only property management companies, this is what I need. 230 records right there. And I'm only taking very few postal codes within one city, right? No software can let you generate as many information as possible. Now, if you want to target them for anything else, this is going to work. 259 records. So we can look at all the reviews, all that stuff, but I'm not even interested. I just want to deal with people who worked here. So it's still, searching. Probably, I think, let me check because it's kind of frozen. 259 records, we're good to go. Now, here's where Tomba comes in. I don't want to even do anything else. I'll just copy this, go to tomba.io, right? There we go. And I'll do a new bulk search. So let me check new bulk domain search, right? Bulk domain search, new bulk. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to ask actually to see up to 10 people from each company. Even you can go see up to 100 people. It doesn't matter. Your list is going to build and you get more people. So guess what? I'm going to build and call this one Property Management Company. Now, the two tools are complementary. We're going to launch the other one in the next few days. So you should be able to do exactly what I'm doing, everybody. Now, this needs some cleanup. Like I said, I don't really care. But you can clean up yourself, right? So, or you can also upload a CSV. It doesn't matter. I could upload it the same way. So, upload this, right? And guess what? I'm going to launch verification. 187 domains uploaded. Okay. And guess what? Hold on, your file is being prepared. Look at how long it takes to find that many LinkedIn profiles, right? Corresponding to the emails that you're going to get. It will give you the name of the person. It will give you the title of the person. I don't think Tanta is going to do that. Absolutely not. 332 requests. This will use 331 requests. It means it's a big file. So guess what? My order on Upwork is fulfilled, technically. I'm able to open this. All the rental property management people are here. First name, so Bruce Stewart. And look at their LinkedIn, right? All the people that we're looking for. We found the email. We found the the jobs. We found the first and last name here. And we found the job. Even the department, what department are they, marketing or whatever, then the different things. And when I go here, Bruce Stewart at metcap.com, and I'm looking at his name, no, not that one doesn't have profile, but Darren Stat has. So if I click on Darren, probably it's going to show me. There we go, Senior IT Toronto, and Metcap, there we go, Metcap Living. There we go. And this person is still there for 8 years and 7 months. We know their face. We can see what they do. And if you had a software that writes a customized, GPT-3 tool that writes customized emails, just go from there. Guys, that's exactly what we were doing here. So this one was to scrape lead information of property management companies. $759. Job done. What did they do? Look at what they did. They found them, Pop Property Management LLC, Uncle's Field. This must have taken them even a lot of time. But for me, this is taking me seconds and minutes. So if you want to go on Upworks, put yourself on all the different websites and want to work with it, get some reviews here and there, man, this is going to work. This is good. This is why these things work. Now let's try this guy. Email list building, data extraction, lead generation expert, $4 and $3K. This person, and I don't know, I don't see how much they made. 100K. This person earned $100,000. Lead gen, LinkedIn expert, customer service, virtual assistant. This person made $100,000 doing 174 jobs, which means they're making about $700. I don't know, maybe $500 a job. And they worked 15,000 hours, and all they're doing is LinkedIn list compilation along with email, business, title, phone. You know what? You could still go ahead, take those LinkedIn profiles, use another tool to extract information or emails from those profiles. You can do a lot more things, but this is how people are making money, right? Just not buying LTDs, make money with them, right? This person earned 10,000, this person 50,000. So when you do this LinkedIn or email finding, right? I'm just gonna put it there, email finding. Yeah, 6,000 earned. This person 30,000 earned. Lead gen, email finding, and LinkedIn expert. It's all connected. Data entry. Yeah. So that's the connection between Tomba. This tool that I have asked to be developed by the developer. By the way, it's going to also allow you to actually send voicemails directly to these people. You can leave them a voicemail. When you click on details, we are able to generate the emails, right? And that's how this is going to work, right? So those, when you click on it, you have this, you have the phone number. You just click a button and then pre-recorded voices. You can leave that. And then people call you back. You just leave them a number and wait for them to call you back. If they don't call you back, it means they're not interested. If they call you, it means they're interested. So you can see Taxi Property Software Solution Center, Mets Group, Myred Group, all these are all property management company, property management. So any questions on this, guys? That's exactly the tip. See, this tool wasn't there when Tomba launched. I had a meeting with the developer. I gave him exactly what my requirements are, that I wanted to know whether they're using wireless or landline, so I can text message them, WhatsApp them, or send them a voicemail, right? I wanted to know which ones had websites, which ones didn't. I wanted to know which one have bad reviews, low reviews, right? How many of them? 77 of them. There's almost one review. Look, this is right for money. I mean, if you do the reputation management, this is what you need to use, right? So I gave him all my requirements. The only thing that is not done yet, and it's going to be done probably in the next 24 hours, my expectation is in the next 24 hours or in the next 48 hours, it doesn't matter. I'm expecting to get an update tomorrow morning, was now the calling, how I can get the call is happening, right? If once you have the setting here, you will find two things. The phone lookup right now has a signal wire, right? You have to use the API key from there, project ID and token. Say if it's cheaper than actually Twilio. I don't know how many of you guys use signal wire, but I also asked, I said, most people use Twilio. Why don't we have a Twilio API? And that's actually gonna be added. So then that's what's it will use the same system to, and then you just put your own Google API. Why did we decide to do this this is a question, into a plugin rather than a software? The reason is that API is very costly. And if people are scraping thousands and thousands of, images from all the different angles, actually chances are that software will go under, because Google is not going to like it, right? But if everybody installs this on their own WordPress website, because it's a plugin, all they need to do is put their own APIs, and that's how they will work. If you want to do now locations, the search, every location turn is about 60. There you can add as many, look, you put Texas, dollars, something like that, or postal code. It will do that. So it's so good that if I do any country in the world, it's gonna work. So let's put here travel agency, right? Nairobi, Kenya. Let me put that. All right, let's put this one here. Then I'll put travel agency, Nairobi, Kenya, the search key, and I'll just put, I'm gonna leave it there, right? Let me put new location. Put here Nairobi, and just put here Nairobi, Mombasa, Nakuru, major cities in Kenya. Mombasa, Nairobi, Nakuru, I don't know, maybe Kisumu. So these are some cities I know, right? So if I go here and go back to my search and I say travel agency Nairobi, Kenya, maybe put travel agency Kenya here, travel agency Kenya. And it's funny how this selection, I'll just put here Nairobi, the one I used, because I have a lot of them. I'm gonna save the title and I'm just gonna run it. What it's gonna do, it's gonna go to every city in Kenya that I put in there. It will bring me the one in Mombasa, Kenya, the one in Nakuru, Kenya, the one in Nyeri, Kenya, the one in Kisumu, Kenya, and it will each one at a time. It has to give a maximum of 60. This is API with Google. No matter what software you use, you're gonna get that, that limit hit. But what we did the software is that we want to, go beyond that, so that we can go by postal code. So small postal codes, if you put thousands, each postal code, it will return 60 records. So if you put 600 postal codes, there we go. You're good to go. No one has done this before. I don't know if I'm wrong, but you can go check any tool that does this, right? Now, look, I have all the all the guys from Kenya, all the travel agencies are here. I have 171 of them. I can see which ones are cell phone, which ones are not. Once I have my data connected, we're good to go on this one, right? So let's see. These guys, all I need to do the same thing, because I'm repeating the same thing over and over. But I want you to understand that everyone who is here, if I say how many of them have no website, you'll be surprised. 38 of them don't have a website. That's an opportunity. Or if they do, it's not connected to the Google Maps, Google My Business. So if I say yes only, the ones who have website only, then these are the guys. Now, if I wanted to grab who these people are, again, the process goes the same way. We copy this, we go back to Tomba and see how many Kenyans are on LinkedIn. It's actually fun. Why not, right? I just get a new bulk, and see if they're on LinkedIn. Actually, it's funny how they could be or could not be. So it doesn't take a long time. Kenya travel agencies, and the whole world can be your clients, because you have a lot of information. You see these guys, some of them are using Google, so you gotta avoid that. You don't want to waste time. So I'll just put 10 emails on this and save, upload. In both cases, they'll say upload, and then I'll launch verification. Now, this information takes seconds, guys, like not even minutes. Look, download now, automatically, boom, it's a second. And then guess what? Once I click on it, hopefully I can, it didn't return a lot of emails for these. It's just giving me sales, which I can understand, because a lot of them probably don't even have publicly available emails, right? The only thing I can see now, marketing at Greenland tours, safaris, and I can click on that person. I should be able to find Greenland Tours and Safaris. The company itself, this is their own LinkedIn profile, right? So they're able to find some information like that. Some countries, the data is actually a lot, more reliable. Some countries, because people don't spend a lot of time online, that's understandable. Let me check what else I found. So this person, the Greenland Tours only came. The others were showing me a lot, but looks like this time around with this one, the robot is not in Kenya. It's not. The robot is spending most of the time in Europe, in the UK, in US, in high income countries, because that's most of us. That's where we're going to be targeting, right? That's what's happening. So I hope that makes sense. Any questions? Any questions, guys? Let me see if there's any question. Henry, I got your answers. Okay, please get them to fix. I will tag at Ben Abdurrahman, so no problem. I tag him on there. Nilofa, you're watching. I can see you there. Justin, I thought you're buying this out of FOMO, but never used Hunter, so I doubt I need it. Now I guess you can tell me, Justin, what do you think? Have you just bought because of you? Lee Gang. Okay, no problem. Thank you. Muhammad Ali, does it provide the data of the Indian businesses too? Man, Priyank, did we not do that last night? Were you there? So these are the questions that you're asking. Last night, we had my bulk search. You see, we did India, and we did India dentists, remember? And this was the... let me download this. Last night we did India, right? Indian dentists. And we were able to find a lot of them in Delhi with their LinkedIn profiles as well, right? This is like the people who are dentists or working in a dentistry. Yeah, found a girl in Miti Farm trustee. She probably worked at the dentist office. And yeah, I'm using this tool not only to find to do this kind of work, but also to actually headhunt people, to find franchise owners. So many ways to use it. It's a lot of power in your hands, guys. Right now, the good thing is that, see, if I go to the Ontario, let's go to Ontario.ca. This is the government of Ontario. This is English. If I get the Tomba extension, look at what it's going to do. It's going to fetch all the lists from here. And the extension will show me how many emails they have from here. And it's going to be a lot. Guess what? It found 10,000 people who worked at the government of Ontario. When you click on the source, it's going to show you where those emails are coming from. How long ago was that source available? Yeah, that's what's going to do, right? And if you want, you can open this in the, I think in the app itself. Let me check. How do we do that? Let me see here. I need to open this on the app. One second. Oh yeah, it takes me there. Okay. Let me go here. So when you go here, Ontario.ca, you told me when they hit enter, it doesn't give you? Okay. It suggests, so I think that's what you're saying. I got you. This is what people are upset about. So, and this is a good feedback for Abdurrahman. I'm surprised it's even working like that. It's not supposed to do, but when you search, it works. What a very silly mistake. Like, how could they do that, right? But check this out. You can see where they're getting the emails from. The email, the source of every single email comes with it, right? And you can just keep scrolling. Now, the advantage to this is if you want to add this to export, you can export this 10,000 emails, right? Include the source. I don't want to do that. Okay, I will say all the emails, personal, department. You can go legal department only. If I want just to talk to the lawyers, man, I can manage, I can email them all. If I just want to talk to the marketing department, why not just talk to the marketing people, right? But I'm trying to get it to do some other things, and I think I'll influence the development of this tool to a much degree, way that it's going to be much more useful than it is right now. And the only reason we did is earlier, we didn't do is I didn't have the other plugin, so now I can go after that plugin. So anyone who works for the government of Ontario and their legal department is going to show up here, and I can go after them, right? There we go. And then guess what? The LinkedIn showed up. Exactly. So those who have LinkedIn profiles, I can go see them. Virtual drawing, something like that. Then I can see here. What is that? John Ritchie, Ontario. When I click on that, it's going to show me. Oh, some of the profiles are unavailable. Okay, what is this one? One second, guys. Some of them may not be as available. One second. Which one should I click on? Numbers. Okay, let's go back. Some of them may not be available. Ron Evers, click on it. Oh no, what happened? I went to the wrong place. I went into the edit mode of this. I don't use numbers, man. Come on. Just close it. Just delete it. I don't need it. Go back again. 1 second. So the deal is actually really good deal. The limits are generous. Like the limits are really generous. So Ron Evers is here. Look at that. Coordinator, private schools and international education. No, Christine Riddle. I think I click on the other one, the next one, not her link. Education at the Ministry of Education. Here, guess what? That's the people who inspect me. I get inspected every 2 years by the Ministry of Education here. So somebody who works here, That's what they do. What do they do now? Ontario, 12 years and 7 months. And before that, yeah, still there. And this is what they do, right? Education officer before that. Special education coordinator before that. University of Southern Queensland, Master of Education. They came from Australia. Good luck. So, Queen's University, U of T. Oh, 1996 to 1997. I think she went to school way before I did. Western University. There we go. So, like, if you really want to deal with people in the government or in this kind of situations, you know, this is actually a good way to connect with people. Send them a connection, right? Message them, connect with them, and use other ways to connect with them on LinkedIn, right? So, the power of Tomba, in its way, the original meaning of in the Swahili language for this is not good, but the power is that you have a lot of information, and I'm just gonna deal with those people, right? So this is powerful, right? Think about it, like how many people are here? There's a lot, and they are all business emails. You're allowed to email business emails, right? It's not personal. So business, okay, you can reach out to them, cold outreach to them, create a local audience, and say anybody who works for the government of Canada, oh man, look at that. I need to go and reach out to them, right? Like literally, how the heck do they get all this information together? And this only took seconds. I can tell you this was under 5 seconds, right? And look at this. These guys are on fire. These guys are on fire because how do you compute something so complex that you can match the emails with the names of those people, probably through prediction or whatever. I don't know, man, how they do it, and then automatically get all their things. So Lynn Lynch. When I click on Lynn Lynch, does that even exist? There we go. Oh, the Minister of Attorney General. She's going to put us in jail if we mess with her. You don't want to mess with that person, right? Organizational capacity consultant at Ontario. Trust me, sometimes you never know. Connecting with these people, reaching out to them. These are people like you. They have the jobs. I can connect with them, you know, and I will be like, how are things going, right? Tomorrow, then I can find out, you know, what they can do to work with me, right? Capacity building, definitely, I'm interested. And I know I can contribute to what they do. So that's what Tomba is. I think, you know, some of you guys are coming late, but I hope you found value in what I'm doing. Any other question? Please get them to fix. That's the last question I saw. So, the deal, I kind of extended just so because there's a couple people who messaged me and I kind of added a few more hours. So yes, it's going to leave. And if it leaves, of course, I haven't been bringing back deals for a while now. I never ever brought back a deal that ended. Kind of says something about us maybe the only deal that came back, I think on its own is, the only deal that was ever launched on digital thing that came back on its own is, I guess, Public Connect. Nothing else. Right? So in the next 9 hours, which means 9 a.m. in the morning when I wake up, I want to wake up the deal ending on its own. So if it didn't, that means I'm not alive. These other guys are gone, and people miss some of the deals. We will think about deal rewind. Probably that's what we'll do. Everybody say deal rewind sounds good. There's a lot of votes for it, so we're not going to go against the wishes of the community. But if there's any deal rewind, I would say let's try and see if some of the developers are okay with it. The problem that you guys don't understand is that when a deal ends, the developer has a list of things to achieve, and we tell them, you know what, get to work, okay, do this, don't waste time. And people just don't realize that part. It's a lot of work, it takes time, and you know, and it's not easy to rewind deals, right? because sometimes the amount of work that they're busy with, they're not ready for support, answering questions. How many questions do people ask in a day in our website? A lot. We answer at least every single day. Right now, with not even traffic. How much traffic do we have now? We get about 6,000-7,000 people visiting a week. Okay, so out of this, we get a few hundred people asking questions, and I realized doing the website may have not been even a good idea for us, because we are taking on extra burden, refunds, dealing with payments of affiliates, payments of the developers, dealing with accounting, dealing with government and taxes. It's a lot of joke, right? So sometimes, getting my commission here and there, getting it sent to me, it would have been a lot better idea. But the only thing we did at this point was to make life easy for the affiliates. And what we did is we bring a deal. I could actually be mean, like some people do. They bring the deal. Anybody who buys. There's no need to deal with affiliates. You make your own money and move on with your life. But I wanted to create something that the community can benefit from, right? If you want to do affiliate marketing, do it. And if you want to, promote the deals, let the developers get some name. I mean, the buzz out there. So Absuma now went to 5% commission, right? Some people don't even allow affiliate to promote their products. But for us, we'll see how this goes. I see that there are sales coming from affiliates, so why not? There's some affiliates who are making videos and all that stuff, so why not, right? But that's how this works. That's how it works. It's a lot of work to do a website. I can tell you it's boring to do a website. It's a lot of work. And the first time it's exciting, make things happen. But after that, it just becomes a regular 9-to-5 job. It's a lot of work. And that's not exactly what I like doing. But for now, the only reason I did it was to centralize everything, right? So all the developers. Now, I was been sending people to another. See, here's why I got the deal. Why I set up the website. If you look at the deals that I have here, when I buy any deal from any other website out there, like, where is my lead card? Where is my, I want to go back and see what I bought. I want to be able to download my Max email, any one of these ones, right? Bass template, whatever I did. These are all my. I'm just using this for testing. But if you look here, and where are my, where are my receipts when I need them? If I have a download, where are my downloads if I need to do them, right? And if there's anything that I have to deal with, where are my licenses? I want to go back and check them out. And that's where this comes from. So the order 1891, I can go back and check, right? This is it. And it shows what I bought. When I bought it, it sold out. Yeah, and then I can go back and check what was sold to me. What was it? I have the deal here. Although it expired, right? It's all done. Exactly. But I know what all these other guys just launched the deal. They don't want to know anybody did LTD ever. They turn it off. You can't see it. So I'm trying to see what backlink SEO LTD was. It's not there. So the idea was just to have a hub for all the deals we bring. I hope that makes sense, right? Yeah. And then we can download your receipts. You can do everything that you're doing. So this is cool. 1881. This is the downloads. This is the orders, right? Order total. Everything looks okay. Anything else? Any questions? I'm now tired. Okay. Thank you guys. I hope that helps a lot, and we'll talk soon. Have a good night.